I think it might be a damn fine idea for you to make a bit of a confession.
What are you talking about, confession? What have I got to confess? I'm not in the mood for that. I'm in the mood for some grub.
Some grub in your condition? You'll be lucky if you ever eat again.
I will.
Seems pretty obvious to me. Oh, your fate's written all over your face.
There's actually several opportunities that we have here. There's both the Medieval Literatures Center within the English Department, and there's also the Medieval Studies program, which is an interdisciplinary program that involves grad students and professors from English, history, French and Italian, religious studies, Spanish and Portuguese. I mean, I would say that UCSB is really starting to be one of the most exciting places to do medieval literatures. For anyone who's getting into it, I would hope that the Babel Working Group is sort of a name that's starting to be on everybody's lists. It's a group primarily organized by Eileen Joy and Myra Seaman, and they're interested in really moving medieval literatures forward into thinking about new theoretical approaches to medieval literatures, talking about the Para Academy. And the Babel conference in 2014 is actually going to be hosted at UCSB. Yesterday, actually, we had another talk from Matthew Fisher, who came to visit from UCLA, and gave a talk that was really great in that it incorporated elements both of medieval literatures and digital humanities, which I think is really exciting for students to see that medieval literature isn't just reading old musty books in the library, that there's a lot of new, really exciting stuff going on in the field. Along with the Medieval Studies program, which is this great interdisciplinary program, every year there is a medieval grad student conference. And this year the organizers really went above and beyond and took it from being just sort of a day-long affair with a few grad students from UCSB presenting papers and turned it into a 2-day event with scholars not just from all over California and not just from all over the country, but we had scholars visiting from the UK. We had a really phenomenal keynote speech from Professor Stephen Justice at Berkeley. And we also had performances, actually, by a theater troupe from a college in West Virginia putting on a few French farces as translated by Jodie Enders, who's a professor in the French department here.
Mary, Mother of God! How are you, Wilhelmina?
Alas and alack, I hardly know myself. Ah, the pain. Ah, the suffering.
Last month we had Bruce Holsinger come talk, and he is a medieval scholar from the University of Virginia. But rather than coming to talk to us about his more academic work, he actually came to talk to us about his forthcoming novel, which stars John Gower and Geoffrey Chaucer as the main characters. So that was a lot of fun in a great way. We had a lot of undergrads at that talk who I think really enjoyed seeing the sort of more entertaining side. We're all part of the Medieval Studies at UCSB Facebook group, and Heather, as well as Professor Ed English in the History Department, and some others are always really great about posting really entertaining medieval articles, and there's a great rapport between the professors and the grad students.